Are you in danger of increasing your debt this year due to Christmas spending? The average U.S. consumer spent $805 on Christmas gifts last year, says the National Retail Foundation. And that's just on gifts, not all the other Christmas expenses, such as travel, restaurants, events, food, decorations, wrappings, and clothes. Please watch this episode of Aspire to Money for 10 important ideas for saving during the holiday season. Mix and match to choose what works best for you. First, set a Christmas budget. Make a list of the family and friends that you want to buy gifts for. Then look at pruning that list. Do you really need to get a cheap trinket that says teacher on it for your child's school teacher? Then determine how much you want to spend on each person. Now you've made your list, stick to it. Then figure out if you can save by doing some research. Look online to buy. Never go shopping without your list, and stick to your list. Impulsive spending is guaranteed to blow your budget. Second, pool with others for pricey gifts. Go in together with your siblings to get your parents one nice gift. Have your kids go together on gifts for each other. Then they can each get one nice thing instead of a few cheap things. Propose this idea early and get buy-in from your family. Tip: it is never too early to start teaching children to be smart about money. Check out my guide for kids and money available on Amazon. Third, do a drawing. For extended family and friend groups, instead of spending on every person, agree this year to draw names for the holiday so that each of you only gets one gift. And set a limit for what each person can spend. Say $35. This way each person gets one nice gift instead of a bunch of cheap trinkets. And each person can also control their Christmas budget. Fourth, stick to cash. Research shows that consumers spend more when using a credit card. Somehow it doesn't hurt as much when you have to fork over cold, hard cash. With a credit card, you may be tempted to spend way more than you can afford to pay back. If you have to use a credit card, set a limit so that you don't charge more than you can repay the next month when your bill comes due. Otherwise, the interest will continue to pile up. The interest charges you accumulate, especially if you just pay the minimum, will take you months to pay off. This can derail your financial plans and cause you incredible stress. Fifth, plan ahead. Research. Know what you want to buy each person and what it will cost before you start randomly buying at a mall or online. Take advantage of early sales. There are a number of apps focused on shopping deals. Sixth, make a pact with friends or family to forego spending on the holidays. Use that money for something else, such as paying down debt or saving it in an emergency savings fund or retirement savings fund. Tip: please subscribe to the Aspire to Money channel, where we talk about all things related to you and your money. Seventh, give the gift of time this year instead of money. Your parents probably have enough stuff, but they would probably really appreciate a coupon for X hours help with the house or yard. Same goes for many of your other relatives. Your sister with a new baby would probably be much more grateful for some hours of babysitting instead of another toy or outfit for the baby. Eighth, don't buy for yourself. The National Retail Federation reports that each of us spends an average of $130 per person buying Christmas gifts for ourselves. It can be hard to resist buying one or two things for yourself when you're out shopping, but those items can make the difference between keeping to your budget and blowing it. Delaying gratification is hard, but try to keep your long-term financial goals in view. Maybe you can avoid that gift to yourself and save the money for one of your other goals, such as buying a house. Ninth, cut down on convenience costs. Christmas activities take a lot of time. I've estimated I've spent 40 to 80 hours on those activities some years. So we become frenzied and stressed, ready to pay for fast food, takeout, etc. Not to mention being tempted to buy expensive food when we are out and about shopping or going to events. 10th, control travel expenses. This may be one of your biggest expenses during the holiday season. Try to flex your travel dates before or after peak travel days so that you don't travel in the most expensive days. Book your tickets well in advance. Pack light to avoid baggage fees. Bring along your own food for the airport and plane. Camp out on your family's floor. Consider a family agreement to get together at another time of year when it is less expensive to travel, and may even be more fun to get together as a family. After several years of essentially packing up my family's Christmas and shipping it to my parents' house, we agreed to have our get-together in the summer, which was more fun for all concerned than being snowbound, as well as much cheaper. Christmas is supposed to be a wonderful holiday, and you can make it that way by focusing on the good feelings of the season. Don't spoil the season by spending to excess. You can enjoy the season fully while keeping your spending under control. Don't let Mr. Debt come to live with you after the holidays. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to the Aspire to Money channel.